Breaking news, Meghan Markle is trying to do some serious damage control when it comes to the Golden Globes, and her camp is coming out with the, quote, real reason why she didn't attend the award ceremony yesterday. I think she's trying to gaslight us all, guys. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the alternate, Jonna, the alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much got me eye, and oh my goodness. Yeah, let's jump into this one, shall we? Because you'll remember from earlier on today when I released my first Daily Nerd, this article here. Yes, so let's just remind ourselves a little bit of the Suits cast trolling Megxie to filth. Apparently, she wasn't invited to the Suits reunion because, Gina Torres said they don't have her phone number. She said on the red carpet, we don't have a phone number. We just don't. So we'll see. She'll watch. She'll be happy that we're here. So Gina Torres from the Suits cast on the red carpet of the Golden Globes was like, we couldn't invite her. We didn't have a phone number. So colour me surprised when I see this article that Megxie turned down a Suits reunion at the Golden Globes. Speaking exclusively to Page 6, the Globes Insider is saying, we asked the Duchess, but we were told that unfortunately she had a previous commitment. Now, what was the previous commitment? Who knows? Probably, lounging around on Montecito Royale, pulling in the millions from Netflix for doing absolutely zilch, zero, nada. Yeah, CEO of Netflix is still cringing on that joke, isn't he? But there's something wrong with this picture. This explanation does not make sense. Why? Well, let's put it this way. Let's get back to when Gina Torres turned around and said, look, we don't have her number. We would have invited her, but we don't have her number. What did I say earlier on in my first video? I turned around and I said, well, okay, you might not have a number, but why don't you reach out to her representatives, WME, and extend the invitation via them to their client, Megxie, which it seems like that was the case with the Globes Insider. We asked, we reached out. Unfortunately, she had a previous commitment. Interesting how it seems like the Globes Insider reached out to WME, because they're not going to have Megxie's number, are they? To try and invite the Duchess, but the Suits cast didn't do that. That proves to me even more from my first video, which if you haven't watched it, I'll link it down below, that the Suits cast don't want anything to do with her. They were trolling her. And now, with all the negative press that's coming out in regards to Megxie, with Suits trolling her, with Hollywood trolling her, and her whole total humiliation at the Golden Globes, without her being there, mind you. Yes, Megxie's camp had to respond with this BS. Because again, what previous commitment? Because I tell you something, if she was invited to the Golden Globes, Lass is gonna dress up in her finest beige outfit that doesn't fit properly, mind you. And she's gonna walk that red carpet and she's gonna stand there for an hour on end until one of the assistants freaking pushes her off and is like, yeah, you've had enough time now. Do one, all right? Come on. She's going to reject an invitation to the Golden Globes because she's got a previous commitment, but doesn't say what the better commitment is than the freaking Golden Globes. I can't even say it. What the hell? Do you know what I mean? This is insane. Now, What's even more fun and insane is the Twitter reactions that I've been seeing all over my feed. So let's jump into some of them. So first and foremost, at Tribes Britannia, Prince and Princess of Wales says, the shade! Meghan Markle hasn't shared her number with her Suits co-stars, and you can see she was not impressed being asked. OML. Megsy has burned every bridge. Yes, referring to, of course, the Gina Torres interview on the red carpet where Gina's like, yeah, we don't have a number, so we couldn't invite her. Whoopsie. And then we have my good friend Meghan's Mole, which if you've not subscribed to on YouTube, what are you doing with your lives? Get it done right now. Saying, I told you all Megsy wouldn't make an appearance at the Golden Globes. Megsy isn't the type to share the spotlight or support others. Maybe stop believing that BS clickbait blog. That's a bit of a mouthful, innit? Which had been wrong more than 3 times now. Whoo! Oh, yes. And again, really, it's a case of, yeah, she isn't the type to share the spotlight or support others, correct. But you think that she's the type to turn down an invitation to the Golden Globes, one of the biggest award ceremonies in the calendar for actors? I don't think so. Next up, we've got royal commentator and expert Angela Levin saying Harry and Meghan were not invited to last night's Golden Globe Awards. They can get away from that by insisting they were busy, but it is much harder to escape the effect of the heavy mocking, especially of Meghan. And that just proves to me that this is BS, that this is damage control, that this is Megsy turning around and saying, oh, well, I was invited, but I was way too busy. Angela Levin called it, said before this was even released that this was going to be the excuse that was going to come out of Team Sussex. Oh, my goodness, she's got a really, really good crystal ball, right, guys? Then we've got my good friend, the Royal Rogue. Again, if you're not subscribed to him on YouTube, you're living under a rock. Get it done now. He is sassy AF and I absolutely adore the pants off of him. Saying, this didn't age well, LOL, as he's reposting, it seems to me, a sugar tweet. Yep, sugar alert, guys. Saying, so there's a Suits reunion happening at the Golden Globes tonight, and if Princess Meghan walks out on that stage, the Rangers are going to blast into orbit. Yeah, it didn't age well. And just as a side note, I did a video on this whole Princess Meghan situation. The sugars are morons in so many different ways, including royal protocol, because she ain't Princess Meghan. No. If anything, you would address, if you're going to use a princess title, of Princess Henry. Oh, yeah. It's not even using her own name. It's Princess Henry. Yeah. As a feminist, or a faux feminist, as I like to call her, I don't think she'd like that, would she? Next up, we've got Deb the Tailor saying, wow, I just turned to live broadcast and it's the Suit stars minus Megsy handing out the best series drama winner is to not Megsy. How embarrassing can this be? I bet she said she could not attend. And again, Deb the Tailor, you're right. She says she couldn't attend because of a previous commitment that was apparently better than attending the Golden Globes. Oh, yeah. Then we've got at Maddie Force Now, Maddie Keeping Tuned. Do follow her on Twitter. She seems to have a lot of insider information that's pretty cool. Saying, word is that Megsy was not invited to the ceremony. Principal Suits cast only. No one in Hollywood are wanting to be seen near the camera hog, which that makes sense. We've had many a report coming through, guys, that a lot of people in Hollywood see her and Prince has her as kryptonite, as fruit of the poisonous tree. That if they're seen associated with them, pictured with them, or anything like that, then all their bad juju is going to rub off of them, and they don't want that. Also as well, and I reported on this last year, a lot of people in Hollywood are actually siding with Princess Catherine and Prince William. Why? Because they're more popular, and when they go to the UK, they want Prince William and Princess Catherine to attend their film premieres, this, that, and the other, because that means it's going to give them more exposure in the media for the film that they're trying to promote. So they know where the bread is buttered, don't they? Next up, we've got Canelli Citadele. Here we go. And this was a very, very thoughtful, well-laid, well-written tweet, actually, that summarizes a lot of their karma. So karma's really settled. 10 in Hazard and Megsy's garden. It's not leaving anytime soon. We're a week into 2024 and we have to back-to-back punches. First up, Hazard and Megsy excluded from the High Society Wedding of the Year, which is the Duke of Westminster's wedding this summer. It's an exclusion from the elite aristocratic and royal circle he was born in. Of course, Prince William's invited, as well as Princess Catherine. Megsy not going to like that. Second, Hazard is excluded from Sandhurst's 200 top alumni of all time in a major snub to distance themselves from him. However, again, Prince William, he made the cut. He even pens the forward. Megsy was excluded from the Golden Globe reunion. How great was Imelda Staunton in The Crown? Wasn't she amazing? Her portrayal of the Queen was so good. Prince Harry called her and asked her for money. Turns out Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will still get paid millions of dollars for doing absolutely nothing, and that's just by Netflix. And that was all said in front of course, CEO of Netflix boss, who laughed his backside off as far as I'm concerned. And she also writes, I think this is the most appointed time to remind everyone that Catherine is the most popular royal in the US. Megsy also appeared to have been quietly dropped by WME after she ghost wrote Endgame. We all believe she's behind it. Let's be real here, right? WME even called the book out for its unfair attack on Princess Catherine. And yeah, Hazard and Megsy always love to pick the eve of Princess Catherine's birthday to attack her and the royal family. And it's quite fitting the karma this year is paying them both humiliating dividends right on the eve of her birthday. Who said karma doesn't have a sense of humour? I absolutely agree. And yes, remember, this time last year, the day before Princess Catherine's birthday, what happened? Prince Hazard released Spare. Yeah, to me, that ain't a coincidence at all. So, yes, karma is coming back and paying them in spades, guys. Last two from Twitter, at Seeing the Veil 2, saying Mershel stayed home, she lost her invite, but the tinkling of broken dishes could be heard across the land, as well as screaming. I thought that was funny. And this is a good little, like, AI reproduction of Megsy screaming with, I don't know, broken dishes and whatnot all around her. I absolutely love that illustration. And then the final one, I'm going to leave it on a high. Lean Meme Machine. Dude, you definitely have to follow this Twitter account. They bring the memes like no other. Says, my wife couldn't be here tonight because I don't know where she is. She changed the number and the locks. Anyway, I'll accept this award in her behalf for the outstanding performance in the fake drama Money for Nothing. Ted, this is for you. Sucker! I saw this and I'm like, I definitely have to put this meme in this video and leave the best till last. So there you go, guys. But yeah, just to kind of go full circle, earlier on today it was reported Megsy didn't attend the Golden Globes because, as what Gina Torres said, her co-star on Suits, we didn't have a number to be able to invite her. I argued, well, at the end of the day, you may not have a number, but you could contact WME and, you know, her representatives, extend the invitation through them to her. They obviously didn't do that. And guess what? Megsy's camp, opinion conspiracy theory, whatever, is coming out and saying, nah, she actually declined the invitation because of a previous commitment. And the only way the Globes could have contacted her, because I bet they don't have her number, is through her representatives, WME. Something that obviously it seems the Suits cast did not do. But yes, Megsy's excuse for not attending the Golden Globes. Oh, it ain't because the Suits people don't have my number. Oh, no, it's just I did get the invitation, but, you know, I had something way more important than the Golden Globes. Do you know what I smell? Do you know what you smell, most likely? BS. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course there's going to be more. I'm back now. Make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe. I'll be honest with you. Help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there and hopefully cause a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also, as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about Meg's excuse for not attending the Golden Globes, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters!